good morning. Actually, good afternoon. 12:56 here. It's a sunny day in Tennessee with a few clouds, a little bit warmish. I've been to the Hoblob to get some things for my live tonight. Got some wild hair going on too, girls and guys. When you hop on, say hi. Let me know how you're doing, what you're doing, what the weather's doing. Before I leave this parking lot at Publix, I want to show you, hey Barbara, a pet peeve of mine. First I want to tell you about a pet peeve of mine. It drives me crazy when people take their carts after they've loaded their groceries up and just leave them in the driveway, especially if they leave them in a parking spot so that nobody else can pull in. You know, if you can use a buggy or a cart and you can go in the store and you can shop and you can bring it out to your car, then you can either take it to one of the little areas where it belongs in the parking lot or walk it back up to the store. It's good exercise, ladies, and it's respectful. Here's a pet peeve I have. Let me turn this camera. I know it's probably hard for y'all to see that car, but let me just back up a little bit so you can see how far from the front of the parking space they are. Okay? You see that? So it makes it very difficult for that car that just backed out or others who come in to be able to park. What in the world are people thinking? Why can't people be respectful? That's a little something, but it becomes a big something when people do it all the time. It drives me crazy. And let me see what else I have on my mind today. I'm sorry. I have a headache, but it's not a migraine, praise God. I'm having my brain and neck MRI this Friday. So I'll be interested in seeing what the results are or hearing what the results are. Looks like they parked my husband. Well, you tell your husband he better not let me catch him parking like that, or I'm going to be saying something, because it's my pet peeve, one of them. So anyway, you guys, my heart is breaking for the people in Hawaii. I don't know how many of you have ever been to Hawaii, but I have. Rodney and I have on more than one occasion. And one year when we went to Maui and Kauai. I think I told y'all we went to Kauai not long after the hurricane had been there and knocked a lot of beautiful Kauai down. And Kauai is kind of known as the green, really lush island. And it still was when we were there, but there was a lot of destruction. But I have been to several of the islands, and Maui was my very favorite. Thank you, sweet sister. Maria, I went to the Hoblob in preparation for my live tonight, and I'm on my way home. Hey, Chrissy Schneider, sister. So we're just talking on my way home. That's all. Leaving Sunday for Cancun. So anyway, Ronnie and I went to Maui one time, and I think the reason I loved Maui so much was because there were so many different types of scenery. Like you could be in the valley area where it was really green, and then we took the road to Lahaina, where the construction has been, and we saw whales in the ocean when we were driving there. I went scuba diving there, which was really fun. Saw some gorgeous fish. And then you get into mountain area. I mean, it's just the variety is amazing on Maui. So I've often said if I ever went back, Maui is where I want to go. Yes, you can put transfers on jean jackets. Sure can. So, anyway, as I have seen and heard about the destruction, particularly because we've been to that place, my heart absolutely breaks. Hey, Joy Ross, welcome. So, I don't know if you all saw the post I made I think it was yesterday, about my church. And y'all know I usually say sometime during my life to be a blessing and be blessed, because I feel like we have opportunities every day to be a blessing. For example, I'll just give you a real quick example that just happened. I went to Hobby Lobby and I came out and was loading everything in my car. And when I got out, I was going to take my cart back up, and a lady had pulled in front of me. And she said, "Oh, I'll take that for you." And I said, "Oh, thank you so much." And so she took it for me, coming up on a policeman. So I don't have my phone in my hand, so I should be good. So she took it for me, and then I was sitting in the parking lot trying to connect my phone up, and I got a tap on the window, and I looked over there, and it was that same lady, and I had purchased on sale to go in my steam pump boxes. I found some little doorknob things, or drawer knobs, that were on sale, and so they were little, and they kept falling. I had them in the top, but they kept falling through. Well, apparently one of them fell out of one of my stacks in the parking lot. And so before she took my cart and went in, hey, Judy, she knocked on my window and asked me if that was mine, and I would have not even probably realized that I was missing it. That was a blessing. It was a blessing she took my cart. It was a blessing she came and knocked on my window. That's what I mean about teeny tiny blessings that make a huge difference. I talked to a friend on the phone this morning I haven't talked to in a while. She's really, really, really struggling physically, emotionally, mentally, a lot of things going on in her life. And she's very down. And so she and I talked for a good while I was driving to Hobby Lobby. And we got to laughing about something, you guys. We laughed. My makeup was running down my face. I was having to wipe my eyes. She was laughing. I couldn't even understand part of what she was saying. She was laughing so hard. It was just good for her soul and for my soul. And so that was a blessing to me, and I hope I was a blessing to her. So you don't have to spend money to do it.